What makes us value one human life more than another? Why do we care about the plight of some people but not others? And how do we come to be committed to groups or movements that ultimately seek to harm other people? Online technologies have become a powerful organiser of social behaviour, for good and for ill. Online interactions have shaped many of the pivotal moments of 2020, from sharing coping strategies during COVID-19 lockdowns to the compassion and solidarity we have witnessed during the Black Lives Matter protests. But we also saw widespread online disinformation and conspiracy, leading people to disregard medical advice and target other vulnerable groups or infrastructure. We need to understand both sides of these online interactions and identify the psychological processes that shape our decisions to stand up to promote justice for others on the one hand, and fuel online conspiracy, misinformation and radicalisation on the other. Growing up in Canberra, political conversations were rumbling in my brain from a young age. But it was the Boxing Day tsunami in 2004 that had the biggest influence on me and on the direction of my research. I stood and watched people mobilising in this record-breaking outpouring of compassion and support, and I was really interested in why people mobilised around that disaster, caring for people who they'll never meet. My studies involve an analysis of people who are acting together to try and bring about some desired social or political change. I aim to identify what binds them and maintains their collective belief structures. It ranges from people who are long-standing supporters of the movement to end global poverty and environmental justice activists, to right-wing extremists, to groups sharing aberrant beliefs, such as anti-vaxxers or people who believe that the 5G networks cause COVID-19. My aims are to better understand trigger points around why people mobilise, but also when people will take up arms and engage in violence to bring about some desired social change. A lot of literature on activism and social mobilisation looks at anger and fear as really important emotional responses in people who want to change the world. But we also want to investigate the role of positive emotions, like hope, and the early results have been surprising. We're finding evidence that hope by itself doesn't really engage people. So you need more than just a wistful hope. You need people to be angry as well. Understanding that combination of anger about the present and hope for the future, how it influences the choices we make, the groups we choose to support, and the ways that we value human life will help us evoke change for the better.